How you guys doing? This is 1bit. I'm back for some more Dota 2. Looks like we're going up against a pre-made group. So a lot of these guys are on the same team. At least 3 of them. I've come to a decision that, you know, it's oftentimes when I get into a game, I try to play the classes that I play according to, you know, what you're supposed to do in proper Dota, in a proper Dota match, like more like what you would do in, say, a captain's mode match, you know, like playing your support with, you know, buying the wards and buying the support items, or, you know, just strictly playing according to your class. But I'm finding more and more that
even this fell alone for too long can be a costly mistake.
At these low levels of play, that it's very difficult to do that. So
fancy looking fella's got a
I'm gonna try to play. Sorry, this announcer comes through really loud in my headphones. But what I'm going to try to do is I'll try to continue to do that when the game starts, but I'm going to give my lane partner a chance to do what they're supposed to do, and if they don't within a reasonable amount of time, I'm just going to take over the lane. So, and I'll try to let you guys know the difference when I'm, you know, playing it properly, or when I have to convert into just taking over the lane, because I find more and more I'm like wasting games where I get in, I'm playing the support, and people aren't playing they're not playing the carry properly, they're not ganking, or I'm in as a carry and they're stealing my farm.
Better get ready.
I just have to play counter to that. Right now, I mean, Jalcam is a carry. He can be a carry, but they're not really good hard carries. He's a good carry, but at the same time, we don't want to have 3 carries on our team, because then you have multiple carries in the same lane. Although he can jungle, but he's not very good at it. He's a good solo laner, but I don't think we're going to see that in this game.
"30 seconds to go."
Well, we have 1 support, 1 ganker. Don't really have a hard carry. Kind of hard for me to decide what I want to do here. I guess I could play a hard support, or a hard carry, but we don't need 3 of them. Let's see. I think I'm gonna go Shadow Demon. Now we're kind of stuck in a position where they have far superior carries, and we have kind of weak carries, but I think I'll be alright with Shadow Demon, because he can be pretty strong. Now, unfortunately, again, we have a support that didn't do his job, so I had to pick up the wards and the courier. And it's very important that if you have 1 support that's getting wards, then the other one get the courier. Because you have limited gold when you start a match. Let's see. Alright. Let's start out with Shadow Poison, just so I can harass in lane. And they have now 3 carries and a really solid mid on the other team. Now I'm trying to walk to the side so I don't hit all these creeps with my shadow poison. And I'm going to go ahead and plant a ward in the jungle so I have some early warning. If anybody trying to sneak up on us. By putting it there, I get vision down this road here. Yeah, and I can see Rubik sneaking up on us there. Now, seeing Rubik over at this camp, I need to stop him from pulling these creeps. But I don't want him to do his attack on me and levitate me into the air. Now I have another ward, so I can... you can use wards to prevent camps from respawning. So I'm going to toss the second vision ward I have into that camp once I get an opportunity. And then that will completely shut him down from pulling creeps. His only option at that point is to buy a one of the blue, I believe, what's it called? His observer, I believe it's called Sentry Ward. Yeah, he's got to buy a Sentry Ward, and then he can place that down and get vision, or get some item that has vision, like a gem would also work. I don't know if dust works on wards, but generally, you know, they counter ward by putting down a secondary ward, and then they can spot it. You can also use items like I believe the Necronomicon, but it's level 3, would also spot wards. Generally anything that has vision. And I don't know quite why we have it paused right now, but let's just take a look at the levels. Oh, okay, it's one of our guys that DC'd. It's unfortunate. Yeah. I'm a little bit under leveled, but that's what generally happens if you're playing support properly, because you're not taking the farm from your carry. I also got into lane a little bit late because I was talking, but you know, I'm not horribly bad. I mean, I'm 1 level behind both of these guys, and I'm almost about to increase in level. Now I can kind of make up for what I've lost by and I'm concentrating on harassing these guys so they don't get their farm. It's really essential. More so than me worrying about farm is to stop these guys from getting it. The only reason I took that farm was because Bloodseeker had him pushed up for some reason. I assume he was getting some health back. Now you have to be careful because once you click on a enemy hero, you will then gain the creep's aggro. And if you're pushed too far forward, you're going to start taking damage from them. But you can actually walk right past them and be in no danger of aggro as long as you're everybody's just kind of camped out here, so I'm gonna stop this. Take some of that farm and completely break up their little party over there. Unfortunately, I pinged, but my carry didn't join me, so we weren't able to make something happen there. See, my carry should have been paying attention to the map, and he could have came over and gotten the farm instead of me, but unfortunately he didn't. And that ward's really paying off. Wow, somebody was very uncautious with our courier there, but nothing to be done. Now I'm going to go over and ward this. I should have done it before, but I was worried about getting killed.
Your mid tower ain't doing too well.
First blood.
Good.
Denied first blood, and a point taken.
Kind of in dangerous situation here simply because I don't have boots yet. So I'm going to back. Now the camp's blocked. We have vision whenever they're in the camp if they try to pull. And they can still pull it because there were creeps remaining, but after that last pull happens, they're not going to be able to pull from that camp, at least until the ward gives out on this duration. So I can go ahead and get boots now.
Your mid tower's in a bit of a bind. No breaking down the radiant.
Unfortunately, my lane partner isn't here. Looks like this game might just... people might end up abandoning because Spirit Breaker left, which would be unfortunate. Yeah, now he's basically getting free farm in the lane.
Your bottom tower's in a tight spot.
Alright. This Rubik creeping through the jungle again. And she wasn't paying attention. She would have clearly seen that because the wards were up. I can't really help her because I don't have disruption. No, I'm not going to push. I'm going to go ahead and grab my my gem here. I might have to go mid to help out. Probably going to go for Yules just so I have some more escape options early, seeing as how we're down a man. But unfortunately now we're in a situation where Lifestealer's top getting free farm, and there's not much I can do about that.
Almost feel bad for your top tower. Your top tower's getting all
I
banged
really
up.
needed that.
Might want to check your bottom tower. They made him to smash that bottom tower here.
I can go assist spot right now. Just need to come in here and grab a scroll. Now, when sniper comes back through here, he's dead. Oh, damn it. Got it.
That top tower of yours ain't doing so good.
I just want to pop this when I'm near my guys so I can get mana back.
Invisibility.
And I'm going to go ahead and get my regen item from this set, the Void Stone.
Your top tower's in trouble. Have fun trying to bust down radiant structures now. Might want to check your bottom tower.
Probably going to defend top and then swing back bot with the scroll. Wow. Shouldn't have missed that. grab another scroll. Scrolls are very important, especially when you're down a man at a game. She's not gonna catch me even if she wanted to.
She had a double damage. Get back to the tower. Yes. Hey, all four there, all four there, all four there, all four there. Careful.
The other fella's aiming to wreck your bottom tower. Your bottom tower's toast.
It's just unfortunate because we lost a man early. I think we would have been fine for this game if that guy hadn't DC'd. I don't know if he rage quit or he just legitimately DC'd. Well, he didn't have any points. He didn't die at all. If anything, he probably just DC'd. Now I'm gonna use my poison to do a check over the bushes. I don't see anybody here, so I'm gonna push. It's kind of dangerous what I'm doing right now, simply because I don't have a TP scroll to escape. I'm gonna go ahead and swing back mid. Alright.
Your mid tower's coming apart.
For a taste of your fate. Follow.
Hate to be your mid tower right about now.
No, I went ahead and I bought that scroll simply because if I waited, there's a chance, you know, I might end up getting killed at some point. Although I haven't gotten killed yet, but you know, obviously I was really close there, and then I would lose more gold that way. I mean, I'm gonna have to try to get to 1,000 gold either way, but it makes that bit a little bit safer, you know. It guarantees I got that piece first, and then now I just have to wait and try to get the 1,000 gold, as opposed to if I got, you know, that right off the bat. And that probably sounded confusing, but it's basically just about, you know, safety when farming. Alright.
Your top tower's hurting.
There's not much we can do here if our guys are not coordinating to stop these guys.
I go where I will. Yes.
But fortunately they're not paying attention to bot towers, so we're like chipping away at it with our creeps. I'm gonna try to get rolling control. Yes, that's good. Not that I need it, but I actually should have pinged that for my team. Yeah, he could have used it, but I just wanted to stop them from getting it.
The other fella's bottom tower's done for, just like that.
I'm gonna toss poison. That was mainly to just get vision. And again, runes. not runes, but wards would generally be what I needed to get, but yeah. See, they snuck up on this guy because there's no ward. He should have known that. He should have had a TP scroll if he was going to push that so hard. And yeah, for 1 versus 4, I don't know what Blue's doing right now. She's mental. Now I'm so close to my
Why are you pinging?
Staff of Wizardry. I just want to wait until I get it before I start getting wards again. Let me just go back. I'm going to pick it up in a few seconds. Actually,
there goes one of the other fellas mid-towers.
Oh wow. And let me go ahead and get
Shadows, I shall use this in your name.
get more. There we go. Alright, I'm in a really good position now.
At whose command? Obey me.
Now I can get some word vision up for my team. I have plenty of gold to spend because I've gotten a lot of the kills. At least a third of the kills on my team.
It is all one to me.
So now that should prevent a situation where they're wrapping around us again. Although top tower is going to get pushed right now. We might end up losing it.
Top tower's getting all banged up.
Need to get ward vision here.
Your top tower's hurting. They're meaning to smash that bottom tower of yours. Your bottom tower's in a tight spot. Your bottom tower ain't long for this world.
Dominate!
I don't know exactly what she was hoping to do, but I don't think we're ready for it right now. I'm just getting the wards up so we can do safe farm of the bot jungle without them being able to sneak up on us. Now with that ward combination, there's no way for them to get down here unless they port it on a creep or port it on yeah, like port it on their units or port it on a creep that they sent. But it's pretty much guaranteed safe farm down here. And I can go ahead and start making a mech.
Push this lane, push this lane.
I go where I will. Fall before me.
Again, maintaining a TP scroll is paramount here. And this guy's, somebody's coming through the river. I didn't see who it was.
Yes.
But not too worried about it. Okay, well they're on pink. They're on. I don't know what this guy's doing. It's not like there isn't wards up, so I don't know what to say about that.
Check Rosh.
Let me just mute this guy because he's talking too much. All right. And I should really have Flying Courier up at this point, but you know, for obvious reasons, since I have to buy all the wards, and this Venomancer is not doing his job, I can't really afford to. Venomancer should, since I bought the Courier to begin with, and all the wards at this so far, he should at least be, you know, getting the Flying Courier up, but he's not even doing that. So I don't know what he's spending all his gold on. We have safe farm in our jungle, so it would be nice if somebody was taking advantage of that, but unfortunately they don't seem to be. I got a lot of people on me right now. There's somebody. That's a miracle I was able to survive that.
Your mid tower needs a little help.
Unfortunately, I guess Rubik stole Bloodseeker's ulti, but Bloodseeker didn't have the decency to tell anybody that happened. You know, that's a very important thing to do.
Your mid tower's coming apart.
When you have something devastating like that, and nobody's bothering to support.
Hate to be your mid tower right about now. Dire structures looking fortified. The other fella's gonna save their top tower.
I really feel like we're still in this game if we get our stuff together, but it's really dependent on my team. You know, this guy that's pushing, that keeps pushing and getting killed, you know, he has to stop that. Actually, no, he's alive. Wow. Slicker than I gave him credit for, but he needs to pull it together and start carrying TP scrolls. But I'll give him props for that little move he did. Alright. I'm going to try to push this a little bit. Yeah, the wards are just starting to wear out now, so hopefully I can go ahead and yeah, now I saw yellow moving away from where they were, so that could mean they're coming to get me. Now we lost ward vision, so I'm not really sure.
Two for one. I go where I will.
tongue flows again.
I'm gonna go ahead and get my mech, and after I get that I can get some more words.
That suits me well. Awesome.
I really need word vision up here so they don't sneak up on us.
That top tower of yours ain't doing so good.
Yes. I go where I will.
They won't get the satisfaction of taking your top tower.
One to me.
Illusion.
At whose command? Dominion is mine. These harasses. Yes.
Wow. Kind of in a bad position because the longer this game goes, the stronger their carries are getting.
By my beck.
They have way too many carries. That's the problem when you got a team, you're versus a team that has really strong late carries, because Nake's, like, if he
Regeneration.
manages to get, like, say something like a BKB on top of what he's already got, things are going to get really bad for us. I'm trying to figure out what would be the absolute best thing I could get right now. I might end up getting an orchid. Orchid's good for attack speed. It'll give me another silence.
Them dire buildings are tough as nails for now.
Yes.
I just want to keep the pressure on him.
The other fella's bottom tower. Nothing but fragments now.
Follow. So I gather. Off with you.
Killing spree. Double kill.
That was really big for our team. We really needed that.
Your mid tower needs a little help.
Give me just enough to buy another ward.
That's
really what we need. Now I'm going to place these wards offensively. So we already have river vision. These guys are so foolish. I don't know why they're pushing without me there. Could have easily taken these guys when I got back, but they had to just push early. That was just really bad play on their part. We're already down a man, and then they're going to push with just 3 people. It's just foolish. You don't need to do that. I'm going to go ahead and place these words. Gotta wait 30 seconds before I can get more. I have a sneaking suspicion that this bad Venomancer bought wards and didn't place them, but there's nothing I can do about that.
Invisibility.
Outstanding.
Your mid tower ain't doing too well.
And I died trying to save these fools. Oh, this looks like a game.
Your mid tower's done for.
If these guys wouldn't have pushed for that fight where they ended up all getting killed, then we could have probably come back in this game. But he's doing his foolish as well. He's gonna Got one shot.
Your mid tower ain't doing too well.
No longer hide.
I don't know what he was thinking. Obviously, Sniper's the one they need to be concentrating, but they're not even going on him for some reason. They should deny the tower. They're not doing that.
Bad news about your mid tower.
This is a very frustrating game.
Done.
Killing spree. 2 for 1.
Rest as well.
Your bottom tower's in a tight spot.
Okay. No, we can't push because we didn't get the creep wave.
No breaking through the dire structures for now. Your bottom tower ain't long for this world.
I don't know why he made a ward army.
The other fella's lost a mid tower. That ought to put a scare in him.
Alright.
Mega kill.
Alone can die.
Unstoppable. WC. Triple kill.
The other fella's mid-rags. Ain't that a sight? There goes the other fella's
Killing
mid-rags.
spree. Double kill.
Alright.
The other fella's aiming to wreck your bottom tower.
Guess we got lucky.
Nothing left of the other fella's mid-tower. The other fella's lost a mid-tower. The Radiant done it.
I don't even know what to rank this game. Average. It's kind of a low game. I mean, it's not very low. It's kind of low. We had somebody that dropped off, but I mean, if we didn't have the guy that dropped off, well, we had a 0-5 invoker we're facing, so it's almost worse because he's feeding. At least the guy that wasn't here wasn't feeding. Oh, that's why he got one shot, is because that was the guy that dropped off. I guess somebody else was controlling him. But I was wondering, I was like, why did he get one shot? I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, that was the guy that dropped. I guess somebody else decided to control them while they were dead. Yeah, but I don't know what to say about that. Obviously not a very good team if they're losing versus 4 people that aren't even in a team, that are just in random matchmaking. So these guys need some practice. But trolling aside, I think my team was able to hold things together. We weren't nearly as organized as we needed to be. If we had been more organized, we could have won this game a lot earlier. We were doing really good early on, but we weren't doing a lot of the things that we should have done. Unfortunately, Venomancer was playing a horrible support. I mean, I can completely understand why he wanted to get some of these items. He should have gotten just a Shadow Blade, though. He didn't really need to get a Yule Scepter. I didn't even see him once use the Yule Scepter, so I don't know why he had it in particular. It doesn't really have any synergy with the Shadow Blade. I mean, if he went Yules, he should have gotten a Blink Dagger, but since he was going Shadow Blade, he didn't really need the Yules. I mean, I use the Yules to have a second escape for myself, or to, you know, to either whirlwind somebody else, or to whirlwind myself, and then until my team can get there. And then of course I have disruption to follow it up. I also have my purge ability, which slows people, so that's why I got it. But I don't understand why he had that. He didn't really need that. He would have been better off getting something that increased his attack speed or increased his agility, seeing as he's an agility-based hero. But yeah, I would say that that was a decent game. You know, obviously we're a man down, so we had to work a little bit harder for it. But there were a lot of mistakes that were made that could have caused this game to go a lot better for us. So hopefully you enjoyed it, and thumbs up, subscribe, and see you guys later. Bye.